So, hello everyone, and welcome to a new question and answer session where you can just ask me your questions in the chat and I will try my best to answer them. The live stream has loaded as far as I see it on my YouTube page, and now we will determine the chat delay. Hello Mabruk! So, we have a chat delay of 27 seconds. How are you doing? I hope you are fine. Alright, we have also a water bottle in the background. This is great because last stream I didn't have any water bottle to drink water. Sometimes I'm not very well organized, but seemingly today I am without even knowing it. So hi Stuart, hi Killzone818, hi Magic, hello Matt, hello everyone. Right. So actually I wanted to record a video today, but I've been busy tidying up the apartment for a long time, so I'm also doing kind of bureaucracy stuff. So actually I'm all prepared to record a video, but I didn't have the time. I'm still doing everything that was just lying around for weeks, and I couldn't do it since my day job was preventing me to do anything that was very much time consuming. So what I did today was also recalculating the costs from the final class trip we did to Berlin. So I was calculating how much everyone would get back, since I have also been busy canceling one action, and it took me kind of a long time till the hotel would refund the costs that weren't done. And so even if I am not in my day job anymore, I did work for it since I was the one responsible for the bank account, and so I had to negotiate the refunds with the hotel, and today was the last day where I spent another additional hour just to do organization stuff for my class. So today was the final day. I did my previous final action for my day job, because I still have to go back to school to get my own report, how well I worked or how bad I worked. And then I'm done with my day job completely. But this was one of the last demanding tasks, so to speak, to book every refund to every single student in my class. It was very unnerving, to be honest, since it took much time. I could have needed to record, but I'm the person who's responsible of the bank account, and the hotel was messing up the refunds, and so I had to do it. It was annoying, but I'm finally done with all the tasks. And yes, since I'm not employed in August, I was not getting paid for doing that, but whatever. This is what responsibilities are, and if you are a class head teacher, so to speak, there are a lot of these tasks that are pretty much unnerving, and you don't get any extra money for doing them, because it's natural to do that. It's natural that you organize it, so whatever. I'm done a little bit with the ranting. I mean, no one in my class is responsible for it. It was the hotel who screwed it up. I'm now open for your questions, and I will just scroll back to see if there are any questions. How are you? I'm okay. My finger is also pretty much looking okay-ish. I was just, peeling potatoes with some kind of I don't know how it's called in English. I eventually missed the potato because it was very slippery, and instead I peeled off a bit of my skin. You can still see it. So it's flat there, my finger, but it's not hurting anymore since we treated it pretty much well. Where are you from? I'm from Germany. Have you tried pitchfork pedal? No, I haven't. Cheers to Poland. Not Poland, Portland. Okay, I totally missed 2 letters. I should get my glasses next time. Cheers to Portland. I'm sorry, Simon, sorry. Cheers to Brazil. Very cold in Brazil. What is cold in Brazil? I want to have some degrees Celsius, what you think is cold. Then I might shock you with how cold Germany gets, especially when my band OVERSENSE is recording music videos. Like Mr. Mackayson, Love and B, both videos have been shot at nearly the same location, and both of the times it was minus 10 degrees Celsius, so this is cold if you have to perform and shoot a music video. My foot is getting better, and also I was able to ride my bike for 15 kilometers yesterday, so like 50 minutes of a bike ride were no problem for my foot, but it's a bit hurting, I suppose. It was a bit too much, but I will just see if I have to go to the doctor or to the hospital the following days if it's not getting better. The chat refreshed. Hello, I like your videos. Can you play any Anthrax? I don't know, I never tested it out completely. I think I have tried Madhouse by them, which is a quite easy song, but what I want to do or not want to do is answering questions about bands and songs that I could play on my channel, because whenever I'm answering this type of question, other people will be, can you play Bullet for My Valentine, can you play Cannibal Corpse, can you play Megadeth, can you play this and that, and so the chat kind of becomes a subtle band and song request question kind of thing, and this is boring. At least for me it's boring to answer these questions, because it's either yes or no, and it's the same type of question. And also I don't take requests here in the chat. Please understand that years ago I stopped counting after having received 500 song requests. So I never share information what song I'm going to cover on my channel. My patrons know a little bit more about that. We also have guitar cover votings going on, but I simply cannot record all the stuff you are suggesting. I'm also just a human being. I try my best not to work more than 10 hours a day. And so it's not possible to record everything you are asking. There's a noise in the background. I don't know where the noise is coming from, so I cannot tell what it is. It might be my MacBook, which is blowing since it's cooling down, as it's still warm here in Germany. So the noise you might be hearing might be my MacBook. But I have another great update for you. I got a microphone for my cam, which is covering voice. So it will be a rather better stream next time I'm doing it, since then I can also deactivate and reactivate the mic pretty much well. So it's detecting speech, so I guess we will have a better sound quality next stream. I will see. You teach guitar? Yes. I also teach guitar, but I have been a teacher for math and physics. This was the first thing I was referring to. So you can book guitar lessons if you write an email to me. I'm open for lessons. I'm not rating my guitar, Snapper, Mongba, because all the guitars are different and awesome. So I cannot even say, okay, this guitar is a 10 of 10 or a 5 of 10. I think it will break my heart. And I'm not a fan of rating anything, you know, because everyone has different preferences. And just because I think the guitar is great doesn't mean anyone else thinks that the guitar is great, if you know what I mean. Since, yeah, it really depends what you want to achieve from sound-wise and playing-wise. And so person A might rate it a 10 out of 10, person B a 5 out of 10. So it might be not the best idea to rate everything, you know what I mean? I will just see. Thank you, Andrade Pantera. Have you ever traveled to the United States? No, I have never been there. The flights are so expensive. Where do you live in Germany? I live close to Frankfurt. What is the best German beer? I don't know. I dislike beer from Germany a lot. Yeah, I prefer apple cider, so to speak. and I like Belgian beer more than German beer. So I cannot tell what the best German beer is, since I dislike it a lot. I will see. Cheers to Japan. Statistically, a YouTube channel active lifetime is circa 7 years. What will you do after YouTube career? Well, my channel is existing for 11 years, so I've surpassed that point. My career just started. I just got like fully independent now in August after 11 years. So this 7 years kind of thing might be a myth. It's not true. And even then, after my YouTube career, I can still return to school because I'm a math and physics teacher. Have you ever heard of Dizzy Miss Lizzie? No, I haven't. Good morning, Jassy. I got your letter in the mail yesterday. Oh, you got it finally. Awesome. Really cool. The Patreon letters have arrived. This is amazing. When the undead rise. Okay, thank you, Milbrook. Why Ibanez? Because Ibanez is awesome. What would you recommend for a starter guitar for a person learning to play? I have done a video about it. First, beginner gear. You can use YouTube search in order to find my video about it, because it's like a 10 minutes plus video, and I think talking about 10 minutes just about that will maybe also bore people. So you can check out this video. I've done one on that, and I think there are good recommendations in this video. I will see. Do you like No Music Polish death metal band Vader? No, I heard of them, but I never listened to them, to be honest. My chat refreshed. I have to scroll back. There. Ah, Skillet Monster. Thank you. Hey, did you think about your favorite Bach piece? Oh, I will now translate it. Is it really that? It's so easy. I'm stupid. It's again a kind of very trivial translation. In German, it's Mondschein Sonate, and actually in English, it's Moonlight Sonata, third movement. Yeah, I could have told you last time, because it's a word-to-word translation. How is your car doing? It's repaired and it's driving much better than before, and I'm very happy about that. What is your favorite piece of jewelry you have? It's my necklace, because every part of the necklace is special to me. For example, this guitar is gifted by my parents after I've been playing for maybe 1 or 2 years. This is an angel wing. It stands for freedom, at least for me. This one is a piece of a chain I have for many years already. It was part of a chain with many rings, but I was being allergic to too much of that stuff, because my skin is very much special. Like, I cannot even wear fake jewelry, like not fake jewelry, like something that is not silver or stainless steel. So my skin is picky, even if I'm not picky. I always like enjoyed the stuff I was wearing, but it got so bad that I got sick from it. Like, I had a bad infection from a fake earring, where everything here was swollen, and I had fever for like a couple of days, 40 degrees Celsius fever, which was very high. And I was medicated with some pills that actually were on the red list. Like, no one is supposed to get them, just when it's very serious. And so after this reaction of my body to like fake kind of jewelry, which is a stainless steel, silver, gold and such, sorry, I stopped wearing these. So yeah. I used to wear that a lot, but yeah, you never know. So this is why I kept one of these rings on this chain here, which is silver, and it says good luck, because I'm not superstitious, but I feel whenever I wear my necklace, it's Great. This is a coin with a seal. I bought in vacation I had with my boyfriend 2 years ago, last year. We are both big supporters of seals and seal rescue, and so I got that one. And this one here is a handcrafted piece I got at a art market in Berlin. It's very beautiful, handcrafted by like an artist, and it reminds me of my class because it was the best class I ever had, and so this was a part now from me like stopping the work, being a teacher and being reminded of all the great moments, and so this is why this chain is very much dear to me. There is another chain I have, or necklace. I'm not even sure what the right word is. Let me just get it for you. It's here. It's also meaning a lot to me because this was the first piece of jewelry my boyfriend was gifting to me. This is also a very nice chain. It's Zero from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and we have a tradition that every year we would watch Nightmare Before Christmas on Christmas, and so he gifted me that Zero necklace. I love it. I'm always wearing it when there are special kind of celebrations, parties and such, and so this is also very much important to me. Maiden or Metallica? Ooh. Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden. Cheers to Belgium. Cheers to Brazil. Wiesbaden. No, I'm not from Wiesbaden. What is the song that you could not play it right so far, the hardest to you? Every song I didn't cover so far? These are millions. Cheers to Tennessee. Cheers to Bolivia. Whoa. Cheers to Switzerland. Oh mein Gott. Grüße in die Schweiz. Das ist ja heftig. Cool. I will see. Are you ever coming to the USA? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if you get my band more well known, we might do a tour in the US. Do you play the natural minor a lot? I think so. This is the most intuitive scale, at least to me it is. Have you ever had craft dinner? No, I don't know what that is. Actually, I really don't know what this is. There is a humming noise, I think. Now I hear it too, but I'm not sure where it's coming from. So I will just check what it is. Maybe there's just something wrong again with my signal that is transferred. Yeah. There is something wrong with the signal, I think. But I'm not sure which cable it is. Maybe this one. Yeah, I got it. My phone is not connected to the mixer board, which is there was this noise. I'm learning guitar about 1.5 years. I only have one guitar. I want a new guitar. What do you think about the Jackson Rhodes JS? I don't know. I never tested it, and so I will never rate guitars I never played on. And another thing, because it bothers me a lot whenever I read it. I don't know, maybe it's a cultural thing again, so I really hope you are not offended if I just say it, but I hate it if people call me baby. I'm a full-grown woman, and I dislike the thing you are projecting something small that needs to be protected to a full-grown woman. And even then, baby is also kind of a name you get to your girlfriend and such. So I know sometimes you don't want to offend anyone, but to me this word is like very disrespectful. I dislike it a lot because it just implies the image that girls need to be protected. They are cute, they are soft, they are nice, and they want to be petted, and I dislike that, you know. So if you can withhold the need to call a girl baby, it would be nice, because to everyone who I was talking to, no matter who it is, no one likes to be called like that unless you are the boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever kind of partner in a relationship. Just don't do it. I'm here to play guitar and not to be your baby. And I never will be your baby. Never, ever. So I will see. What is your full name? Jasmin Papst. I will see. What do you think about Yngwie Malmsteen guitar playing technique? It's insane. It's very much insane. You gave me inspiration to play again after a long music shutdown. Amazing. Greetings from Cern. Oh, greetings. Awesome. So I hope you will stay focused on your music. I can tell your favorite guitar through your hair color. Yeah, it's pretty much easy. Did you see the announcement of new Tales from the Borderlands today? I did, and I'm so looking forward to that game. I'm so looking forward to it. My chat refreshed, so I will just see. There we go. Creativity strikes. After the successful tour of old European music halls with Yngwie Malmsteen, he's invited you to tour with him on a continent of your choice. Which continent would you choose? Whew, Sarah. This is nice. This is a very nice question. What continent? I think I would choose South America, since I really have like a sweet spot for the vegetation and nature there, and also I think there are amazing people in these countries who are very much also connected to culture, music, and art-wise. I think this would be really nice. Interesting. Would you have said Iron Maiden before Metallica before you saw them live? I think no. Actually no, but they have moved something. This concert did something to me, and I appreciate Iron Maiden much more than even before. Nice jewelry. It is uncanny that you like Nightmare Before Christmas. What does uncanny mean? I don't know what this means. Which band would you like to see live next? Good question. I would really love to see Equilibrium again. Is there a guitar shape you prefer to play? Yeah, Strat models. Please play Sabaton Bismarck. I don't take requests through the chat. What audio interface do you use for guitar recording? I have, when I professionally record for albums and such, I use my Universal Audio Apollo Twin. And now for live streams and such and recordings outside, because it doesn't have to be plugged into an additional power supply, I use the Focusrite Scarlett Duo. What other musical instrument would you like to learn to play? The drums. Thank you, Andrade Pantera, for your donation. Thank you very much. I totally agree with the baby comment, but it is cultural. Certain cultures like to say that certain areas of grown up is how you're taught to be like that. Yeah, like I said about this baby comment, I just have shared my opinion on it, and I feel not offended if someone who doesn't know what we think about it is just calling me baby, but I prefer not to be, since to me it's like a little bit offensive, because you are like putting someone into something that needs to be protected, like I have elaborated before. Cheers to Ukraine. I hope you are safe, man. It's weird. When I grew up, it was common to call every woman love. It seemed perfectly normal to hear people to do that when I was a kid, but it's damn weird. I think love is, what are you doing, love, or something. I think this is nice. We have that too. It's like a Schatz, I think. Many people call their partners that, and it's like precious, I think, in English. Fan of Tim Henson. not a fan, but it's amazing what he does. I love watching your videos and just hearing you play. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. Hi, hast du schon mal Wacken gespielt? Leider nicht, aber würde sehr gerne natürlich. Are you saw active pickups from ESP? Yeah, on my ESP are active pickups. Have you ever studied and thought about covering hard music? No, not really. Hi Jassy, did you ever fuck up on stage? Yes. How did you overcome it? Did it had any effect on you later on? Actually, it always happens that you play wrong notes, you know? Most people won't hear them, but you hear it. You hear every single mistake you're doing, and most of the time the audience doesn't notice. So I smile most of the time when this happens, because it's funny to see that no matter how much you practice, no matter how much you are used to it, things like these are always going to happen. Even if you are watching orchestras with like very talented and very trained musicians, they also do play mistakes, because in a 90-minute set, even in an hour or half an hour set, it's very hard to play perfectly. And even though if you think, or musicians might think, this was a perfect show, every musician will tell you, no, I fucked up here, I fucked up there, this was wrong, this was wrong. And so it's totally natural to do mistakes. And this is also why you see here on my live streams that I do mistakes, especially the songs I don't practice so much, or I don't play so much, because, thank you. How should you be able to play everything perfectly if you don't do it each day for an hour? And if you play 100 songs, the day doesn't have 100 hours even, if you get the point. But it's harder for me to overcome something I'm not controlling, like technical issues. For example, if a cable breaks and you get stuck at one guitar channel, and our music is much more like changing dynamics, and so I cannot switch to the clean channel anymore. Or if my pedal would stop working, or if my tone knob would stop working, because I don't have any guitar tech with me. I have to rely on the gear I have with me, and when my guitar is damaged, I have to rely on the second guitar and have to make sure nothing is breaking there either, because if it does, I cannot continue the show. And this is what makes me nervous when things like these happen. And there was one event that really drowned a lot of my energy. It was the last show we had in 2021 in December, where we played with Doro again, where we were asked to play a support band for them. It was in Hamburg, and we were so happy to play again after the lockdown and everything. And it was really a huge show, a huge concert. And the two shows before were amazing, and so we were just very celebrating the last show. We would drink together, we would make plans what to do after the last show. We were so happy, and also you could see it on the energy we delivered on the stage. And I was very happy that day. I was very happy about everything. And then, yeah, no big deal. During Love, the third or fourth song, a string broke. No big deal. It's annoying, but it can happen. I mean, it's normal. And so what I did was, yeah, getting my second guitar. But it won't stay in tune. It simply won't stay in tune. So it was very cold, and the guitar was stored inside the van of our bus the whole day, and it was winter. And so during White Wolf, I was always busy tuning that guitar. And what I also did miss was that a guitar pick was in between the guitar strings, which also altered the string tension, and I didn't remove it. And so because of these two things, I spent 1.5 songs of our 40-minute set to tune the guitar. This kept me crazy, because people were there and you could see their looks, like, of course there's a girl and technical stuff. It doesn't match. Look at her struggle. Like, you could really see that in some faces of mid-40 metal dad kind of guys. this hurts, you know? It hurts to see that people enjoy to see girls on stage suffering because, yeah, of course, women and technical stuff shouldn't match. It's questionable whether it's okay or not. This is not what I want to talk about, but it felt so wrong because, I mean, we did our best and I did my best to get the guitar back into tune, and this has been very hard for me. Eventually, when the break in Mackie happened, where the jazz part begins, my guitar was in tune finally, and it stayed in tune, and so I could play the show, and I tried my best to rock and such, and yeah, but I was very frustrated, and I was also very nervous during like the 1.5 songs where I couldn't tune this guitar. It drove me crazy, and my heart rate was maybe even unhealthy high. And so when I stepped from the stage, I was very angry, and I cried backstage because this was so much stress inside of me because I felt like I was like letting down my bandmates since my guitar didn't work and I'm the lead guitar player and I couldn't do anything about it, and I didn't have a guitar tech and I didn't have a third guitar, and because how? And so I cried a lot, and like some people said to me, why? Because they didn't notice anything. It was a great show, but they couldn't feel what I felt. They couldn't feel the pressure, they couldn't feel the failure I was feeling, and so it was very bad. And I did a post about that on Instagram like a few days later because I was feeling very depressed, like that I screwed up everything for the whole band, that I screwed up everything for like people booking us ever again because it was terrible for 1.5 songs. Like there were so many thoughts in my head that were destroying me, and it felt very hard to deal with this because at one point people were right. It wasn't my fault. I couldn't do anything about it if a string breaks and the other guitar wouldn't work. But on the other hand, it was fulfilling again the image of girls not being able to perform as men. And this was maybe stupid, but it was that kind of thought that I also failed every woman who wants to be seen on stage and taken seriously, because I was standing there making a fool out of me to get this guitar in tune, you know? And so there was all this pressure inside of me, and it felt so weird. And after I made this post, I felt better because I shared what I felt, and also the lead guitar player, the new lead guitar player of Doro, has written a personal message to me that he noticed I was very much upset, and so he talked about it with me, and he also shared he had also similar issues during one show during that tour, and he even had a guitar tag and they couldn't overcome it, and so he is actually used to all of that, but I wasn't. And so we talked a bit, and it really comforted me that someone was there listening and could understand my problems, because no matter how many fans tell you it was a great show, it's different if a musician tells you whether it's bad or not bad, because a fan, like I said before, he or she might not even notice errors, but musicians and critiques do. And especially when we're searching for labels, bookers and such, I felt that I did so much wrong that we are now under the radar again, if you know what I mean. And it helped me a lot that he talked with me about it, and it lifted my spirits again so that I didn't feel so depressed anymore. This was very, very awesome. Also to see that someone who is already there playing huge shows is actually concerned about upcoming players, and this was really flattering that this happened. And I'm very much grateful that Bill Hudson has taken the time to talk to me, and it was really great. But yeah, after the show, however, there have been people, of course, talking BS about my performance, and they were joking how long it would take me to get the guitar in tune, instead of just feeling sorry for me that I couldn't do anything. But of course I'm a girl, and girls are not good with technique, and it was a self-fulfilling thing because I already knew that these mid-aged guys would talk shit about me because I'm a girl who was overwhelmed by technical difficulties. And I think this is also an issue that really needs to change, because if I see that people are enjoying to see girls suffering on stage because they think they do not belong there, it's also hurting, you know, it hurts a lot. And I had a really great interview with Serena Cherry from Svalbard the last week when I was at Summer Breeze. And she also told me that when they would play a show and everyone would make mistakes, it will also always be her who had to be the person in focus of mistakes, because she was a girl, she's playing guitar, and males do feel threatened, apparently, when girls are good at guitar. And this is stupid. This is so stupid. And we have shared a lot of experiences, like we talked about a lot of things that really happened in real life, and we both agree that whenever a woman is on stage playing an instrument, nothing wrong about bass or singing, because this is where people can imagine women to be, but drums, guitars, when it gets to technical stuff, also bass players that are much more on a higher kind of level of playing, you get much more criticized, because if you're praised so much, you need to be perfect, you need to be acting perfect, you need to not play any wrong note, and if you do, you are bad, you suck. And this is actually also something I can now share with you, because it also suits that kind of subject. There was a crowdfunding campaign we did as a band 2020 because of the lockdown. Many, at least, people were like cut short on their how's it called, like their earnings, because many shops had to close, and so also services paid less. I was lucky enough to be a teacher, to have kept my job, but nevertheless, you know, it's hard to get a record out if you don't have a label. And even though we are young, we don't have so much money, and so we thought, if you guys really want a big release, we started a crowdfunding campaign, so everyone who really wants to see that album coming out could support us. And there's nothing wrong. Even big bands like Sum 41 did a Kickstarter campaign to release their album and to deliver special goodies to fans. And so there was that one comment on YouTube that really bothered me a lot, because it's okay if you criticize like crowdfunding campaigns and such, but on the other hand, you shouldn't be that judgmental, if you know what I mean. I have the comment here. So this was our tour video for Toast to the Devil. We did additionally because we had recorded a lot of footage for our fans, and there was one guy who said in a comment, "Honest review, just watched some of your videos, it's on my band's channel. The video that stood out was the crowdfunding campaign in the middle of the pandemic. You complain that you can't make a living, but you don't appear to be poor. One of the band is a school teacher, good salary, and the rest of you? People have lost their jobs and loved ones through the pandemic, and yet all you lot want is people to give you money to make your lives better. OVERSENSE band is an ego band. Do you believe in karma?" And I think, okay, it's okay if you criticize crowdfunding, but we never like labeled it the way that we cannot live. We just labeled it, if you want to have a record release. We cannot do that. Even if we have jobs, we cannot just invest 30,000 euros on our own. It's not possible for young people, no matter the job, if we just started working. You get the point. So there was one person actually defending us, who said that he missed the point because releasing an album is expensive, unaffordably expensive if you don't have a label, blah blah. Like someone who is reasonable, who knows what releasing an album means. And so he also asked this guy what is wrong to ask people for supporting an album release, even if the band members have jobs. Doing everything alone is very hard. Like, he got the point. I hope also you get the point of a crowdfunding. It's not like, give me your money so that I can live a better life. It's about, yeah, support us so that we can give you a product. And it's not like we didn't deliver anything. You got shirts, everything. I'm not even trying to justify it. Get back to the comment. This guy then replied something. I stand by my honest opinion regarding the crowdfunding campaign OVERSENSE band did. Name one of the bands who lost their job during the pandemic. Even then he doesn't know. He didn't know about the salary shortages people had, but whatever. They saw the pandemic as a repugnant opportunity. Why? If people don't have money and they lose their jobs, how should they support us? But whatever. The crowdfunding video was a pathetic way to get money for their album that bombed and nobody's going to buy. We were #1 on the German alternative charts, thanks to your support. If you are good enough, a record company will give you an advance to produce an album. Clearly they are not good enough. No. Labels told us they cannot recruit more bands because they are having trouble during the pandemic to hold their own bands and get them money. I even saw people who are in the band that are playing Wacken, who had to do additional jobs in order to live. So, no. OVERSENSE have only employed the lead guitarist based on her YouTube subscribers, 300,000, because OVERSENSE 4,000 subscribers after 10 years on YouTube again indicates they are not going to be the next big thing. Now are they? Let's be honest here again, the lead guitarist, definitely not a lead guitarist, is poor live. Bums notes, every live stream I have had the misfortune to watch on her channel. This again indicates the band's cynical desperation to become relevant, using her and her subscribers to gain recognition. You see, people don't know that playing mistakes is normal, and if you do a live stream and you are the only instrument playing, these mistakes are more noticeable because you just focus on one instrument, and if a band, a full band, plays in front of you, you don't hear these mistakes because everyone is on same volume, so to speak, and you are much more overwhelmed by all the impressions rather by one person who's playing stuff. I'm not saying I'm a good guitar player, I never do, but I think it's rather hard if you focus on mistakes, and it's stupid to think you can do a live stream without mistakes. It's not possible. Now grow up, become an adult. This will help you listen to other people's opinions without becoming upset. The other guy was just stating another opinion, but of course this is one of these ego-driven persons who think his opinion is right and everyone else is wrong. Now take a couple of deep breaths and relax. Well done. You have now become an adult. My channel is anonymous, but I have decades of experience working in the music industry looking for talent. OVERSENSE are not in this category. I found out that this person is banned from my channel because apparently he was being disrespectful during the live streams, and this person has written other comments on other of my band's videos that I'm a poor live guitar player. And you know, this is what I told you. If you play mistakes and if you are a girl playing mistakes, you are not a good lead guitar player, and you are just there because you gain subscribers and attention. And this is so sad that so many people still think that way. It's so stupid. It's really stupid. And oh, there's a new reply, because Ferry also has... Oh, this other guy has replied? Ferry did reply, and now this guy replied too. I never have read this. Okay, he actually just has said, honest review, now take a couple of deep breaths again. Before you read my reply, you may become upset. No, why? OVERSENSE need to do what all bands do to become successful. Get out on the road and build up a paying fan base. Now he said they should go out and build up a paying fan base. And then he complains about the crowdfunding campaign. What the hell? Okay, this is now an honest reaction, but because I didn't read the reply. So a crowdfunding campaign is bad because fans pay for your work. But if you get out on the road and build up a paying fan base, it's okay because you're on the road and not digital. What the hell? Using their lead guitarist's social media fan base, we don't, because I don't spam you guys here in my community feed. I could use it much more, but I don't, because I feel it should be our success from the whole band, which is why I'm not spamming everyone here in my community page with, we have a release here, we have a release there. I'm sharing not so much about my band. And then there are other people who complain that I don't promote my band and I'm ego-driven. You see, the problem is no matter what you do, again referring to the question, how I deal with mistakes, you will never satisfy people. If you do A, this person replies, you are using your subscribers to gain recognition for your band, where you're not the lead guitar player because you're too bad. If you don't promote your band, you are ego-driven because you should be the only person the focus is on, you know? So why should you care about making mistakes? There will also be people and always be people that hate you just because you exist. And you need to deal with that. You need to deal with you doing the best thing you can do, the best thing possible you can do. Because there will be starting people to hate you and you will have no clue why. Because if you do A, they will hate you for A. If you do B, which is the opposite of A, other people will hate you for B. And so if you do C, other people will hate you for doing C, you know? So don't focus on your mistakes. Do it to get better. Do it to gain different perspectives. But don't do it to make you feel bad about anything you do, because it's your journey and you should feel proud of doing something with your life. There are people like him. He's not doing anything with his life. He's just complaining. He's just complaining about other people being successful because he's not doing anything that makes him happy. Because why should people like him be like that if they are happy? I mean, if you are happy for other people being happy and successful. It's simple. It's very simple. So why should you pay attention, again, getting back to the question, how to overcome mistakes? You should not overcome them. It's part of you. It's part of you, your journey. They belong to you and makes you human. It makes you human to be the way you are. And if mistakes are part of it, there's no problem. So, whatever. I'm not reading the comment because I feel it's entertaining. Okay, let's just see what he again adds. Blah, blah, blah. Using the lead guitar social media fanbase, blah, and not their own 4K shows how pathetic those three men are. Okay, now he's shooting at my bandmates. I hate him. Obviously you are fooled. I am not. As I have said before, the crowdfunding video was quite repugnant. I hope you don't become too upset with my reply. Why is anyone being upset? I mean, you can argue without having any emotion, but whatever. Is there anyone you can talk to that can help you overcome to terms with other people's opinions? I believe in free speech. You don't. I think there is, again, a small difference between free speech and being offensive, but whatever. Having the thought, police telling me what we can say or think is bad karma. So the way he labels his words with bad grammar, I don't even think he has decades of experience in music industry. But on the internet you're anonymous and you can be the person whoever you want. He chose to be the troll who is sad. Whatever. But I think it's really stupid. It's really stupid to say you have to create a paying fan base and complain about crowdfunding. Like, how is this logic? How is this by any means a reasonable discussion, argument, or thought? It's so inconsistent. I'm having enough of it. Okay, I'm getting back to answering other questions, but this was like a lot of stuff towards how do I feel when I fuck up. But I like to evaluate things on different dimensions, so I hope it was not too much of input now. So I'm getting back to answering your questions. Do you know Gwar? Yes, I know Gwar, and I don't like them so much, but it's personal preference. I think yeah, so I don't like their project too much. Do you ever like Type O Negative? Yes. Jack, okay, this was not directed to me. I will just see. How many guitars do you have? There is a difference between having and owning. I have here 14 guitars. My favorite food, which I don't cook, is sushi. Thank you, Stuart. I will play For Whom the Bell Tolls when I have the time in the stream. I nearly talked an hour again. Any idea what your next guitar might be? No, because I want to save money because of the rising energy costs. So I don't think what guitar I will buy next, because like I always say, all the gear I have here in this room, I couldn't afford it if companies would not support me. And this amplifier in the back is not even mine yet. It's still on loan. So I am not thinking about buying anything. my guitar had to be fixed and I don't have money for guitars. What do you think the future holds as far as metal goes? I think metal has to be overcoming the problem of ego at some point, and they have to make place for new bands, because at one point all the iconic bands will be too old to perform and members, sorry, will eventually die. I'm sorry for saying that. So I think metal should also support upcoming bands and give them a chance to be like refreshing. Wenn JBO dich bitten würden, einen Song in ihrem Style zu covern, welcher wäre es? Ich mag JBO nicht so sehr. Ich würde dieser Bitte nicht nachkommen. Sorry. Da gibt es für mich auch ein paar Grenzen. Who are your top favorite guitar influences? Oh, like I said, I really dislike rating anything or anyone. But I think Sinister Gates, Michael Paget, Guthrie Govan, Django Reinhardt, and Alexi Lario. Hi, hast du dein Boss MW20 Effektpedal, das du früher benutzt hast, noch? Es war nie meins. Ist von meinem Freund und das ist jetzt im Besitz seines Vaters, weil er es cool findet. Kannst du auch in Deutsch sprechen? Wie du gesehen hast, kann ich das. Can you hear the other people in band when you play live? Yes, of course. Of course. You have to rely on each other. And if you don't listen to your bandmates, it will be rather really muddy what you play. Do you play in a band? Yes. Yeah, my band is called OVERSENSE. So much for the ego-driven girl who promotes their band too much that it has to profit about my 300k subscribers who don't know that I even play in a band. Just a joke. Yeah, my band is called OVERSENSE. I'm promoting my band now. My band is called OVERSENSE and we play rebel metal. Cheers to Tambov. The Dario strings stay in tune. Yeah. Of course, if the guitar would be stable, I had the Dario strings. It has nothing to do with strings that the guitar stays in tune. Temperatures will alter everything. You must listen to the metal bands from Indonesia. I dislike sentences that are labeled with "you must." I can, and you can recommend them, but I think when I have the time, I will listen to more music. Currently, I don't have the time. I didn't even listen to Yen by Slipknot yet. I didn't listen to the song yet. Even if I like Slipknot, I didn't have the time. How did you learn guitar? I'm self-taught. I used guitar tabs and did my best to memorize the tabs and play to the song until it sounded great, or good, or decent, or not bad. I will see. Ist Spielen im Stehen schwerer als im Sitzen? Nein, überhaupt nicht. Im Stehen ist es einfacher. Have you ever bashed a guitar? No, I will never bash guitars. It's not cool, it's uncool, because you are destroying something that is working. And you should never destroy instruments. They are part of you. It's disrespectful and it's a waste of resources. I mean, we have a lot of problems with pollution, with trash and such. And so bashing guitars on stage are contributing to that problem. You shouldn't do that. Who is your favorite band that first influenced you to play guitar? Sum 41. Greetings from Guatemala. Cheers! Amazing. Good luck with your endeavors. I'm going to practice. Awesome, Lawrence. Wish you good luck or much success. I will see. You should watch the video Rick Beato recorded with TM Pierce. Okay, cool. I'm sorry that happened to you. Okay, thank you, Jeff. Hi, I finally catch your stream. How are you? I'm okay. I'm good. Play Children of Bodom. This chat is not a song request line. Sorry. I will see. Jassy, when will we see the Jackson Ferry? When I have the time. I was being so busy again today. You will see it. You will see it as soon as I have time. Like always. Everything I promise will come true. Sometimes it just needs more time. I will see. Do you think of Halloween Keeper or the Seven Keys? I don't understand this question. Every difficult moment comes a brighter moment right after. Yes, this is true. Okay, these are just comments. Thank you. I had It's ridiculous. My cousin kicks ass on stage. She is like one of the best players I've seen. Really cool, Johnny. Greetings to your cousin. If you play a wrong note as a bassist, it might sound good. Oh, this is a bad joke. Oh man. See? Thank you for your answer about messing up on stage. It means so much to me. I'm scared to play outside my room. Don't be. You will be scared for your first concert, but it will get better after every show. And at one moment you will be happy if you play in front of people. I will see. You care too much about the one negative. Care for the 100, 200 and more who are positive. Yeah, this is why I'm answering your questions. But the problem is, people think that I care too much. Yeah, but if I care too much, I can also get the caring into something beautiful, you know. And there are so many people who ask me how I deal with negative stuff, hate and such. And so if I share my reactions towards that one negative person, other people can learn from it, you know. So I think it's important to also not focus, but talk about negative issues because they are there. And if you just ignore it, I think it's also wrong. But most of the time, if you see here, I spend maybe like 5 or 6 minutes talking about these comments, and the other 50 minutes I spend yeah, sharing nice stuff. So yeah. I will see what other questions are there. Many comments right now. Why are we giving trolls the time of the day? Mark, like I said before, we're giving the time because there are people asking me actually how to deal with this issue, and so I'm sharing my thoughts on it. And if it helps the one or another to deal with these comments, because when you first get a hate comment, you don't know if it's your fault or the person being just weird. And so it's also important to me to show that part of social media, because what I learned about it is when you are ignoring everything, it's not getting better. If you talk about the problem, some people might be aware of it, and even some people who troll other people will stop doing it. And I have seen maybe there are 20 comments, and if one person of these 20 people understands what he did was wrong, it's a win-win situation. And there have been some people who said, oh, I'm sorry, I never thought it would be like that or this or that. And so I think this is like winning. If you can see that one person who is trolling will stop and might irritate others who don't have so much self-esteem, so that this changes. So I think it's a win-win situation to also share something about that, because I'm sharing so much positive stuff. I'm sharing so many videos that are positive. I'm answering so many questions that are positive that I can also focus on one bad person at a time. Are you planning to come to Istanbul? Currently we don't have a tour in Turkey, no. Just want to say I found your channel recently. I have been inspired to pick up guitar more and try to get better. I want to learn Toast to the Devil. Oh, this is cool, Adam, to remember. I really hope you have fun doing that. Hey Jassy, what's your view about pineapple on pizza? Or is this a crime against humanity? If it's a good pineapple, it's a good pizza. If it's bad pineapple, it's a disastrous pizza. But I do like pineapple on pizza, if it's good pineapple. Thank you, Milbrook, thank you. There always were and always will be haters. Yes, you don't need to care. You should care about people who are affected by hate. So hate indirectly always is bad. So it's much more multidimensional than you think. I will see. Okay, my chat refreshed. My chat refreshed. I have to see where I stopped. Damn. Sorry. There. I'm back. I'm back at it. Please don't read criticism. Well, why not? Not worth your time. Why not? Prove him wrong or be happy. I do. So, like I said before, I keep repeating myself. It's also important to share opinions on that. And we have another spam bot. This is so annoying. Do you have any pets? I had a cat. It died a month ago. Habe viele Videos von dir gesehen. Du folge dir seit Jahren. Du spielst Weltklasse. Dankeschön, Martin. Das freut mich. Dankeschön. I'm following Jassy on Instagram too. Ah, thank you, Geraldo. Thank you. Did you get some neck conditioner for the ESP? Yes. If people don't support new music, we all doomed. Yes. I'm not sure if you have talked about it, but how did you and your band member meet, form the band? The other three guys know themselves since they are like 10 years old and always played in different bands. And actually it was very funny how I was added to the band. It's very cliche and stupid, but these guys were saying goodbye to the female bass player, sorry, since she's moving to Norway, or she was moving to Norway in 2017. And so they actually missed that a girl is in the band who is actually a little bit more civilized, like they labeled it to me. They felt like something is missing because there's no girl in the band, and it was much more chill that way for some reason. This is what they told me. And they told me that they were on Wacken and pretty much drunk, and they said, hey, you know how you will get a new female musician in our band? Let's do YouTube search and get metal guitar girl or metal girl. And so they found me and messaged me on Facebook. And so actually, yeah, because of my videos I'm doing, I ended up in the band because these people were drunk and were using YouTube search to find a new band member. Any endorsements? Yes, Engel, Daddario, and Ibanez. Did you hear Parasite Inc.'s new album? I even heard it live on Summer Breeze, a bunch of the songs. It was awesome. What is your opinion about the Drachenlord? I'm not answering this question because everything I will do might make me a new target. I will see. What is your favorite guitar? My Ibanez AZ Tequila Sunrise Gradation. The video when you did judge the DIY guitars, did you see more of the place you were at? No, this was actually all I saw at that video. For a starter guitar, what things should I buy, please? I've done a video on that, so if you want, you can just type in YouTube search JJ's One Girl Band beginner guitar, and there's a video where I explain a lot concerning beginner gear. How is your wrist today? Worse, because I did a lot of work here in the household, which was on hold when I was with my day job, as I didn't have any time to do that. And now I did too much, my wrist is worse again, which is why I won't play so hard songs today, but it's no comparison to where I wrecked it, so to speak. What is your favorite song? Blut im Auge by Equilibrium, I think. Do you know Sinister Gates of Avenged Sevenfold? Not personally, but I've seen them live, and of course I know this guy, he's amazing. Thank you! Thank you very much, Martin, thank you very much. What concerts have you attended this year? I've seen Dark Tranquillity and Zephyrum and Legion of Ghosts and Nailed to Obscurity on one show. Then I've seen, again, Dark Tranquillity with Legion of Ghosts at one show. Then I've seen, again, Dark Tranquillity at Summer Breeze. And I've been at Summer Breeze and saw different kind of bands like Dark Tranquillity, Amorphous, Omnium Gatherum, Insomnium, Arch Enemy, Ginger, Mr. Hurley and die Pulveraffen, Exodus, Testament, Within Temptation, Ailstorm, Electric Callboy, Parasite Inc., Svalbard. I think I missed some other bands, but okay, I think that was it. Iron Maiden and Kiss. Oh my god. This is what I saw this year already. Can you play the song? No, I'm not answering such questions because I don't want the chat to be a song request kind of thing. Cheers to Chile. I saw Sum 41 in 2007. Amazing! With their Underclass Hero album. Cheers to Hungary. My chat refreshed. I have to scroll back. I have to scroll back to see what I miss. My point was, please think of it as a learning experience and keep doing what you're doing because I love your positive attitude. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. How was it like doing the Wicked game cover? It was awesome. Thank you very much. It was cool. Like, I'm still not very happy about the sound quality because something got messed up when we were mixing it, but I'm very happy you like that. How much water do you drink each day? Sometimes I drink 3 liters, sometimes just 1 liter, and sometimes I forget to drink and then I got a headache. So thank you for remembering me to drink some water. I think one comment got missed. Love King official told me, hello my wife, in your dreams. I'm not your wife. Don't trick people that I'm in any relationship of you and don't ever write such comments again. If you ever perform in Northern California, I will make sure you have a full house and give you some equipment. Oh, thank you, Jeff. This is awesome. Hi, Jassy. I completely agree with you. You have to address certain situations you can't always ignore. Yeah. Thank you, Anne. Just Anne. Okay, I think I caught up nearly everything, and we're just a little bit over 1 hour. It's much, but I think it's nearly 1 hour every time I chat with you. It's getting by so fast all the time. What's the secret to play Master of Puppets too fast? Practice and, sorry, a natural feeling for downpicking. People tell me how I do it. Downpicking was something that came natural to me, so I don't have any problem doing it. But the more you practice, the better you will get at it. And make sure you are always relaxed when you downpick. Hey Jassy, your journey has been amazing. What is your next goal list, and who do you see? Do you see yourself doing 5 years from now? Thank you very much, Jeffrey. My next goal is that my band is getting to play some bigger shows, some festivals, and that we release even better quality music and music videos and working together with a bigger label so that we can actually play for you guys all over the world. I'm seeing myself on a world tour in 5 years with my band and play for you guys. How long have you been playing? It will be 12 years by the end of this year. Do you listen to early and earlier Opeth? No, not really. I will see. There is another spam bot, but it's gone. Okay. Your new video, Jassy, is amazing. I love the location. Thank you, Stuart. Really happy. Did you see Emil Bulls? No, we missed Emil Bulls because it was raining a lot, and so we stayed inside a tent, not to get sick. Cheers to Argentina. Kennst du die Band Ectomorph? Habe ich schon von gehört, aber noch nie was von gehört, glaube ich. Can you do a live of Unholy Confessions of Avenged Sevenfold? Currently, I didn't rehearse the song, so the song is not on my list to play. Will you ever rickroll us? What does this mean? I don't know what this term means. If anyone can explain to me, I might be able to answer the question. If it's something bad, I won't answer the question. When are you coming to Texas? If OVERSENSE is growing bigger, we might tour the US. So just share everyone. Amazing music by my band, and then it will be more likely that we will head over to Texas to play a show. Will OVERSENSE play in Czechia, the Czech Republic? When you guys spread the message that we have a great band called OVERSENSE playing amazing rebel metal. Follow us on Instagram, because labels, festivals, they also check the number of followers and listeners on Spotify, and the more people are interested in a band, the more likely it will be that festivals, bars and such will be interested in bands. So what you can do is sharing our music, giving us a follow, telling your friends to give us a follow, and it will be more likely we will play in your city. So if you missed again how my band is called, we are called OVERSENSE. You can find us on Spotify, on YouTube, on Instagram, and if you give us a follow, a like, a listen, it will be much more possible we play in your country. And this costs you nothing except for maybe a few minutes of your lifetime. And if we're not worth that time, then we might be a sucky band. When are you coming to Argentina? The same answer applies to your question. I agree with you, Jeff. When she comes to the United States, to California, we're going to get everyone together for a packed solo concert. Amazing! Awesome. What's your favorite guitarist from Germany? Oh, I have so many friends. If I have one favorite, I will just insult everyone else, so I won't do that. Have you heard of sleep terror? No, I haven't. Hey, wie lange übst du am Tag durchschnittlich? Ich übe nicht jeden Tag. Eigentlich fast nie, weil ich keine Zeit habe. Ich hoffe, das wird besser. How long is the longest you did not pick up guitar since you started playing? I think a year. Because I had a cut in my finger and it took a long time since it was healed up and I didn't have any pain anymore. Okay, there was recall. I guess in the UK it would be saying you're going to play a song and then you played that instead. I think I rickroll many times when I forget what songs I initially wanted to play. I'm nearly through all the questions. Did your finger stop turning black? No. They still get black when I play on the ESP, but not so much anymore. Do you own a Flying V guitar? Yes, a Harley Benton Flying V. That was gifted to me by Marco, one of my fans and followers. I will see. Sodom or Creator? I'm not choosing between bands. What bands are you interested in touring with? All bands we listen to. What country do you live in? I'm from Germany. Have you seen Love Bites from Japan? No. Cheers to Ukraine. Cheers to Ukraine. I hope you are safe, guys. Being self-taught, how did you start? Did you use YouTube? No, my internet connection was too bad to even watch a YouTube video. I used tabs and my ears to apply that was written on a tab to songs, and sometimes I didn't know that a guitar could tune to be drop B, drop D, or B standard, D standard, and so I was wondering why I'm too stupid to play a song when actually I was counting the frets and it should be working. I never had a teacher and I did never take online courses because our internet connection was bad, and so I'm completely self-taught. Mili Petrazza from Creator. Did his style of playing guitar inspire you? No, not really. I got into them very late, I think. Ich habe alle Alben von Ectomorph. Wie cool. It would only be a rickroll if you played Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Milbrook. So now I know that term. Thank you for teaching me. I will never play Never Gonna Give You Up right now. What's your name of your band again? OVERSENSE. Jassy, don't oil ebony fretboard. It's naturally oily wood. Okay, thank you. Always learning something new. I guess I'm a bad guitar tech. Do you sing lead vocals? No. So, I'm through all the questions. I can start playing guitar. We got around 47 minutes left. Yay! Yeah. It took a little bit longer, but this just means you had more complex questions or more questions, which is also awesome. So I really hope you've enjoyed this question and answer session. And if I didn't answer your question or overlooked your question, or your question was now being posted after I said I'm done, you can just ask me the question next week, because I'm doing these question and answer things every week. I'm going to grab my drop tuning guitar, since we got When the Undead Rise and Skillet Monster as the first songs, which are drop tuning, and I will do an artist choice by OVERSENSE and drop tuning too. So yeah. The first songs are set. Let me just grab my guitar and play for you. I hope everything works out. Swap, hello there. And now I just have to make sure I'm not like doing anything wrong with the cables here, because I don't have so much space, and every time I'm worried that I eventually would plug out a cable which I didn't want to unplug. So give me a second. This is how long it always takes to get rid of all the things that are annoying in order to get to play guitar. So I now detangled again every guitar cable, and so I'm nearly set up to play something for you. First song will be When the Undead Rise, which is an original song by my band OVERSENSE, actually, and so I especially hope you enjoy it. It's also one of the songs I don't play so often, I think, but it's a nice song. It's about zombies. Who doesn't like zombies? Okay, now, I know what I did. I just have to deactivate my guitar. So here we are. Guitar is running. Now I just have to connect my phone to be able to play some music for you. It's always nice to see how long it takes to actually be set up, right? Always takes its time. So, now, this next song is called, like I said, When the Undead Rise by OVERSENSE.
season, but what remains no lifeless flames. Something scary slumbering deep within, awakening after the death. A creature sooner grazing, driven by an endless rage, out of control when the beast prepares, escapes its human cage. Human beings that have been just a few days ago, till I know when there's a play, till the flowers and grows. Stay afraid of your heart for the rest of the time. Satisfied at the end of the end of your life. When you're advice, alright, just insanity. Run for your life, breathe for
this was an original song called When the Undead Rise by my band OVERSENSE, for those of you who don't know that I play actually in a band. And the next song is another original one from our new album EGOMANIA called Antisocial.
Just the usual day for you. Feels like my hero's agony. On social practice, I should know the book of 17 to me. I lost my will, I lost my soul, I lost no sense of fear. I lost my mind, I'm trying to swallow the sin whispers in my ear. The one you call, the one you love, the one you understand yours, my dear. I am a slave within this game. The world is playing
This was Antisocial by my band OVERSENSE. And now, if you enjoyed it, you can find all of our songs on Spotify to listen to for free. So, next one. Is Monster by Skillet. This was Monster by Skillet. I hope you enjoy it. You enjoyed it, sorry. Okay, so I will see. We have some standard tuning songs. We have 2 standard tuning songs in the queue, which are Canon Rock and For Whom the Bell Tolls. Okay, I'm going to do that. I have enough time for these suggestions today. So let's just see what the queue is also holding. There should be other songs there too that I didn't play yet. So let me just see. We got a Slipknot Artist Choice still, and we got Guardians of Asgard. So I will do a Slipknot Artist Choice now, and then Guardians of Asgard, Canon Rock, and so on and so on. So Guardians of Asgard. Let me just see what's... Ah! 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 Okay. Ah, now I remember it. This is what happens when I don't play songs so often. I forget parts. But now I have it in my head again. Next one, Slipknot Artist Choice. next one is Canon rock practice. I haven't done this for a couple of streams anymore. So what you're about to experience right now is a small practice session. I'm not able to play the song. So what you are experiencing now is me doing my best to play that song, even though I don't know how to play it yet. So I'm just quickly plugging into my PC. Sorry. And I will do my best to play Canon rock for you. Like I said, I'm just practicing this song. I'm not able to play it properly, which is why it will be bad. Oh. I know what's wrong. My guitar is on the wrong... So I'm just wondering why it's feeling so different again. I'll play it again. Wrong strap hole. was better, but on some parts it also got more fluent, so. I was better before, but I can tell you it was really weird. Like, I couldn't tell you why I didn't have any feeling for the guitar for the first time, but the strap position, whether it's higher or lower, the guitar is here or here, it really influenced your muscle memory badly. I didn't think it would be that bad. Hope you enjoyed it. So the next one is For Whom the Bell Tolls, another big classic.
Für meine Großen.
Okay, we have a small ad, and after this song I play one final song for you, and those who know my channel knows or know what song will come as last song. hitting the 2-hour mark a little bit earlier than I expected, so sorry for interrupting the song. But before I play the last song, I will do the thank you credits. I still have to do a lot of things, so sorry for interrupting before the end. But it's a fade out, so whatever. First of all, I want to say thank you to my moderator team, the OMG team, Olga, Milbrook and Gummibär, for always being here, helping you guys out in the chat and taking care of these spam bots so that you have a good chat experience. Thank you so much for being here. Then I want to say thank you to everyone who found their way to my stream. If you don't know me, my name is Jassy. I'm a guitar YouTuber and I do live streams here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Monday at 6 p.m. CEST with the speed challenge, Wednesday at 5 p.m. CEST with Q&A sessions and some songs that I'm going to play for you, and Friday mornings at 9:30 a.m. CEST with the Learn That Riff challenge, where you can challenge me to learn a riff with an existing tab and I have 5 minutes to do my best out of it. So I also have another upload date on Saturday at 6 p.m. CEST. So the last video I uploaded was a guitar cover of the Dying song. If you didn't check it out yet, it's my most recent upload. And I'm also returning to Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday at 9 a.m. CEST in the morning, doing random stuff, and Thursday, I think tomorrow I will be online around 2 p.m. CEST for maybe playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands and continuing my playthrough there. So feel cordially invited to join the stream tomorrow if you want. Also, I'm self-employed since August. If you want to have a more deeper insight about my recording process, more infos, more exclusive infos, pictures from the photo shootings we do whenever I record a guitar cover, and much more, join my Patreon page. I post there 4 times a week now. Also you get access to full MP3s, high quality ones of my riff list compilations, and much more. If you want, feel cordially invited to check out this page. It's more additional content if you want to support the channel a bit further and allow me to create more content and do continue these live streams so that you have fun. Last but not least, I want to say thank you to everyone who supported today's stream through the super chat. So many thanks today go out to Andrade Pantera, to Milbrook, to Killzone818, to Stuart, to Andrade Pantera again, to Stuart 2 times, to Milbrook, to Martin, thank you very much, to Stuart, to Milbrook, to Gummibär, to Milbrook, and to Martin. Thank you so much for your huge support, guys. I hope you have a great evening, day, wherever you are, and you will get one last song today, which is Blut im Auge by Equilibrium, dedicated to Finsky. really hope you've enjoyed today's live stream. I have to go right now, prepare some dinner and other things. So if you like, we see each other tomorrow on Twitch at 2 p.m. CEST, where we may be streaming a game or play guitar. I will see. I'm also off recording some videos so that you stay supplied with more music stuff on this channel. And I might even be doing more outdoor guitar covers soon enough. So I really hope you enjoyed your stay today at the live stream. Leave a subscribe if you want to get notified about all my upcoming uploads. And yeah, have a great day, evening, wherever you are. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive, stay tuned, and rock on. Bye guys.